And welcome back. We're going to pick up where we left off last time, and Against the Storm, Keepers of the Stone, on this Prestige 5 city. We just ended the storm, so before I forget, and this is something we do need to do, let's recoup a bunch of guys to get mining, or get back from the mine to get to the lumberjacking. We got a new cornerstone. Bleeding Fruit and Grave Glint is retroactive. It's not predicting anything here, so I have a suspicion that I have not done a forbidden one yet. And I can't aim for them on this map, so otherwise Secure Perimeter would be more tempting. We don't have education sorted. Impatience growth is something I'm not actually really worried about. At this point, I'm not totally worried about impatience growing, but rather I need to make reputation. We need to get reputation at this point. Rebellious Spirit is actually probably the better source for that. So let's take Rebellious Spirit. We have a merchant here. Herbs, berries, mushrooms. Wouldn't be able to use that right now. Wouldn't make a big difference. Fuel would be useful. Or the fuel down would be useful. So let's grab the fuel down. Don't know about coats, so we're not going to worry about coats. Anything else here? We could buy pipes. We could buy bricks. Yeah, let's buy all the pipes. All the bricks. Actually, prioritize resin first. For selling. Yeah. That'll let us to pop over here and upgrade you. Which means in a bit we'll be able to, once we have the copper ore, we'll be able to upgrade to ore mining. Or get the ore mining upgraded. Or not upgrade, the ore mining collection here. Which is a bunch more tools, a bunch more copper coming out of the mines. Sadly, we haven't got any way to make oil yet. That's plausible to pick up at some point. So we'll collect you. We have a bunch of level 3 three different trade routes we can send. That would meet requirements, so that's probably worth sending, so let's send it. Parts is expensive. But expensive is in some ways a good thing. Yeah, let's do the parts. You're the one that doesn't meet requirements. I want it to at least be at least 5, right? So we don't have enough there. Okay. We said, yeah, we did all the trade we're gonna do with you, so that's fine for the moment. The 2 people we got from the thing was more beavers, so we'll assign beavers to the upgraded mine. We do want to upgrade you. We'll get pipes in short order, and then it's going to be the last 5 bricks, which shouldn't be too hard either. In fact, it's making bricks right now. From both things? Yes. And then at some point we can just hoard a bunch of amber to make the harpies happy is an option. Frogs are all housed in their specialty housing. And yeah, we need more wood to make planks. The inevitable problem of I need more planks. More planks. And more planks. Do I want to break into glades? The problem breaking the glades right now is there's more hostility. What I could use is actually another service building. More people. Not a service building, but still very tempting to take. The only house we need to build is a frog house, which isn't very hard to do. And at some point we're going to need to build a bunch of beaver houses. Yeah, probably no more trade routes until after we move into clearance and we get the refresh on the orders. trade orders. Food is looking a lot better now that I've turned up jerky production. Do I want to favor the harpies here? Just to keep getting resolve from the harpies. Yes, let's do that. There's ore mining. So that'll make all ore nodes being harvested more efficient. There's our Thunderblight shard received. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Amber in the main warehouse. At the cost of all the traders, it's gonna be a little bit more expensive for Harpy Resolve. Clothing would prefer not. Fish algae scales, no. Pottery barrel water skins is a little bit more doable. We're making crystallized dew. We're gonna probably make copper bars. Gain parts or gain tablets? I think parts. Yeah, parts. What's our possible penalties? Dying villagers leave behind a small fisherman totem. Resources burn quicker. Or even less sacrifices, which we're not allowed to do anyway. Even less sacrifices you're not allowed to do anyway. Okay, that's probably what we'll do. Last opportunity to send, and we are actually able to meet my minimum requirements to send. I have got a trade route with a value above 5. So ship it. The Blight Rot cysts have appeared. We'll probably have the capacity to burn them, which is good. We got another roll. We've got Guild Warehouse. Yes. Yes! Trade power! I like trade power. It's not actually trade power. Guild welfare here is real nice, especially if we're going to trade heavy build. Every 75 amber shipped, 2 one global resolve. We've already got enough for 2. Getting this running will be real great. A lot of planks. We're going to be making lots of planks. But it's going to be real great. I got 4 people to assign the jobs. Well, for the moment, into the mine. That's in the circle, right? Alright, that's in the circle. And once that is built, it'll be worth trying to get the +1 resolve. Royal Garden. Is it worth picking up Royal Garden? Yeah, I should do Royal Garden sooner rather than later. That one's a little... Well, that one's a little expensive to do, but we can get the value back once we've done it. It doesn't really matter where these are, as long as they're somewhere. I'm surprised we didn't get any trade opportunities. Well, we get some copper ore. We'll get some copper ore trade opportunities, okay. Yeah, as I said, copper ore is going to be the one. Ideally, we want it to be the 2. Level 2 are up. So we'll need to check in at the end of clearance here. And get a pretty strong trade route at that point. You're probably waiting on Crystallized Dew, which should be coming. Let's go ahead and toss another guy on the supplier. I'll look at his planks quicker. Toss another guy on the granary. I'll look at this, our fabric back in quicker. As well as get the goods going faster. Reputation gave us another order. or another blueprint. Earlier game, this would have been tempting. But right now we don't... Well, actually, I could pack up luxury goods for shipping. Ah, no. Bricks. Bricks and copper bars. Bricks and copper bars. Stamping mill, please. And where's the stamping mill? The stamping mill is there. At some point, I'll need to build a Forsaken Altar. We now have the wood, so I can afford it as soon as I have the bricks. Yeah, as soon as we have the bricks, I can afford it. Okay, let's, for the moment, assume that I don't want to take the resolve hit from the lumberjacks working during the storm, so let's take the old lumberjacks back, get them to the mine. We'll contemplate assigning more some of the lumberjacks back the moment we figure out how bad the hostility is. In fact, we should be able to get away with one of them. One of them won't hurt. Assign some extra people to handle extra burning. Yeah. Doesn't really, for the purposes of burning, it doesn't really matter who they are. So we'll get extra guys on burning task. Yeah, before the cycle goes over, ship 2, we can ship 3. Can we ship a 4? We don't have the provisions for 4, so we will do a 3. Okay, so it'll be fine if I stop favoring the harpies. I think hopefully he's burning and not making more. I know he is making more. Okay, so you guys get off that job. You've done your burning. You don't need to be out and about. It would actually make sense if I have the pipes, and I probably have the pipes. Well, no, I've got the pipes, so I don't got the bricks. We need more bricks. Because I'd like to do that at some point. We got all the bricks tied up in these things over here at the moment. We'll get that back eventually when we get enough planks. Actually, down prioritize you for a bit. We'll try to get that complete. Okay, so we can put a little bit more woodcutters back to work. So we can get some more wood, so we can get more planks. It's basically the roundabout logic there. And you need planks. Yeah, basically everything I want to build right now takes planks. We need planks. We need planks at the wazoo. We could have people arrive. I don't really need people right now. We'll probably be wanting them once we get the trade post up. But right now I don't want them. Trader has arrived. Blight Raw Cysts have... I think that was actually an old one, the Blight Raw Cysts. New trade route is a copper trade route, so it is definitely a trade route we can move. Quite large volumes on. Yes. Get that shipped. Merchant's here, what we can buy from the merchant. Traders arrive faster. Planting crops is faster. We're not making any mushrooms. I'm not worried about orderly storage. We are getting a resolve bonus for keeping amber in the stockpile, so there is a reason not to necessarily spend everything. Every 15 in the main storage, with Harpies gain 2. At the same time, it may still be worth moving it for the trade hub bonus. More reputation would not hurt. Hello. Okay, so if you had wood, I'd probably buy wood. If you had bricks, I'd buy bricks. Don't really need your pipes. Don't really... Well, I always want your tools. I want your oil. Buy the oil. I'm going to resist buying those tools. The beavers might get me happy beavers, or the biscuits might get me happy beavers, so we'll grab the biscuits. They're also beavers. I'll just buy all the good food. Yeah, let's not buy all the good food. Buy the good food, buy the oil. That, in theory, actually is in a good position to potentially break into a glade. Let's get the lumberjacks running full speed again. Because we need wood to turn into those planks. Okay, let's actually favor the beavers so we can get happy beavers delivered. Happy beavers will let us chop faster, give us some tools, give us some biscuits. And then maybe we rubber band and try to get frog population next. So what? We're only getting bricks from you. We'd actually prefer getting bricks from the stamping mill. So I'm going to tell you stop making bricks, go to making planks. This is going to be expensive lumber-wise, but I want more planks being moved. And then once you're done delivering that, then we don't need you making bricks anymore. Right, because once we get the stamping mill go, the stamping mill is going to be better for bricks. I'm at 200 something, 20. And like 20. Right as the copper bar. Happy beaver is done. Collect. Okay, we don't need the beavers happy anymore. Well, we don't need them that level happy anymore, so we can let the beavers go down. Then we can try raising the frog resolve. Can we get another order? What is good health? Good health. Global production. Low resolve leave. Slower is not going to be strong enough. Public performance? Chance of producing double yields. Chance of producing double yields is pretty strong, so let's go for him. Or for him here. That'll be nice when we move on to building up the second hearth. And actually, that's something I'm going to hold off on until I have planks, because that costs planks. But I'm thinking about building another hearth. Maybe even 2 more hearths. No suitable trees near the woodcutter. That's fine. We can actually move you over here. Well, do I want to go that far? No. I want to go like this far. That's what we're waiting on. We are waiting on the last plank. Okay, so that's about to complete. We have trade options. Tools. Ooh, tools. I really... 75 amber for 1 trader. Yes, please. You please me so much. Okay, Royal Garden's complete. Collect Royal Garden. Notably, Royal Garden has added 1 more to these, so let's... It's a 10, so let's actually say you can go all the way to 40. Happily go to 40. I now no longer need these, so please disassemble, give me my bits back. You're ready to be worked. Cool. Cool. And we got guys working, so in you go. As soon as this is built, we just freed up 16 planks, so there's a decent possibility this will be built real quickly. We just freed up a bunch of bricks, so you're upgraded. We could accept people. I don't really want people right now. As tempting it is to take people. Trade route. We're waiting on packs of provisions. Or Another 12 copper ore. We got a good food stockpile, so add meat to the list of provision-making items. We get that plus global bonus, and then we'll start building our second hearth. And then probably move on to move into the third one real quickly as well. No suitable one, so that's you. That's fine. We can move you there. How goes the provisions? 20 in stockpile. You're making 4 once you're done. You'll deliver 5. Good. Are you going to do it in time? No. Nope, it did do it in time. Okay. Ship it. Okay, I'm not going to be able to ship the copper one, which is a shame. But the big 75 value one is so strong. Oh, we can do a level 1. Level 1 meets my requirements, so ship it. Ship it or lose it at this point, so ship it. Okay, and we got you up. So you guys are... I'm going to tell you to stop building anything at all. Force delivery now. That freed up 3 people, so we can get our guild warehouse going. Probably 3 global now. 3 global going 4 global. And we are about to go into the storm, so let's take all the lumberjacks off and put just enough back that we don't go up a hostility. Right there. Max out the mines. That's a pretty strong place to be in going into the storm. What do we get trade route-wise for the storm? We got not as strong of a route of tools, but that's still pretty nice trade route. We're not going to do parts. We don't have enough parts. So the tools is the good route. Tools might happen if we can get the provisions. It's a bit expensive to ship during the storm. And we got some people not housed. So we'll just build a shelter for the moment to get them housed. And we do have the planks for the small hearth, so we'll set the small hearth up. We'll also set up a small warehouse over here to accelerate production over in this area. And then we'll try getting the global bonuses. So for global bonuses, we're also going to want garden down here. And 2 parks. The parks are easy, the garden's a little bit harder. Every 6 copper bars or crystallized dew from now on out will give us 4 parts. And we're not allowed to sacrifice stuff at the hearth, which I frequently don't do, so that's fine. That's acceptable. And next, Drizzle will try to get frog population happy. This might not actually be all that hard to do. Okay, so we have 2 routes available. Actually, the tools might not be that bad now. The tools might not be that bad. Or not the tools, the parts might not be that bad, because we're actually we're gonna start making parts effectively. Let's hold off until right before the end. Try to ship as big of a tool shipment as we can. You're done. We're gonna need someone to work there. Doesn't really matter who, so it's going to be one of the woodcutters who don't have woodcutting. Which also means we can put another woodcutter on woodcut. No, we'll upgrade the first one first, and then we'll start trying to juggle over some people to get the global bonus from the second one. And then once we have the full global bonus from the second one, which will take a few more people, we'll probably start working on a third one. Global resolve bonuses. Okay, 2 seconds. Basically, we're probably not going to deliver a... Yeah, we're not going to deliver in 2 seconds. It was cutting a little close last time. Okay, so we have 9 packs of revisions. So that is the biggest trade route we can do with tools. So that's what we're shipping. We're just shipping that. Okay, it's now drizzle. Stormwalker training. All trade routes are faster. This point is very tempting. Yeah, we're going to that one. I was going to open more glades. Silent looting would maybe be tempting as well, but we're probably not going to get enough per glade to make it worthwhile. Lots of stuff I could buy from this guy. It's going to be here for a minute and 14. This is not going to deliver in a minute 14, sadly. In fact, that's actually a really long time. It's got 7 minutes on it. That's the only drawback of a really big loot, or really big shipment like this. It's going to take forever to get places. But that is literally a whole point of reputation on delivery. So it's annoying it's going to take so long, but it's a really big reward when it gets there. Okay. I'm very tempted to buy his copper ore. Granted, at the same time, we're waiting on the stamping mill here to make these into stuff. Feel free to use Seamer to work faster. Did something like that. That would let me make more copper bars. Copper bars. This one, every 6 copper bars makes me 4 parts. So we did that. For that. Even for that. Because we're gonna get... Turning that into bars will get us stuff back. Actually, for the moment, I'm more tempted to sell you copper dew or crystallized dew right now, because otherwise I don't have good use for the crystallized dew. So sell you crystallized dew, sell you the resin. Yeah, let's do that. So that'll give us a bunch of stuff to make copper into bars. Making those bars will make us parts. And the parts we can sell later for various things. I'm going to authorize you, and this is going to be a little bit greedy, I'm going to authorize you to basically use all the fuel. Use the fuel, make things. Make bars. And you're authorized to make stuff. If we have planks, we probably want to get you going, get the drizzle going. He's not selling any... Yeah, he's not selling any planks. Planks I'd buy off of him. Hell, I'd probably buy wood off of him if he was selling logs. Anything wood I'd buy off of him. What else do I want? Oh, it's drizzle. We need to get the lumberjacks running again. Because that's where I get my wood from. Otherwise, how am I gonna do all the things I need wood with? You aren't selling anything I can use to make them happy. No. Like, that's probably not going to be enough to make them happy, so I should probably give up on favoring them. Let the harpies be happy. We do have a trader we can ship. What is it? It's bricks or pickles. If if it was a bigger thing of bricks, it'd be worth it. So let's say you can go up to 50. If you can't actually go up to 50, then don't worry about it. Oh, and if I want things to be built, I need a person to do building with. Oh, the crude workstation's backed up, so you can be the builder. And the crude workstation can't remove, so we can get the 5 wood back from that. I suppose I could also just take in more people. Yeah, I could take in more people. Let's do that option. So we're gonna want a frog house. And our harpy house. And that will actually be enough to house everyone. And then we're basically going to be moving on, assume we can keep making more planks, we're going to try to make beaver houses, probably, is what comes after that. Ah, it's so close. And he's gone. I was just about to go like, oh, it's so close, so maybe I should have checked before he went, so I get another global +1 resolve. Okay, so we're reading the +1 result from that, so it's really time to start contemplating you. You should be pretty easy to at least get the first one. Just throw a garden down. Let's actually move you guys up there as well. It won't be too bad because you're pretty close to a warehouse for deliveries. For the wood deliveries. You know what? No limits on bars. We've got the fuel, make the bars. Got reputation. Was that one of our trade routes delivering? Yeah, that was one of the trade routes delivering. Temple's really bad. We're not doing temple. Market's a little bit more tempting, because market at least is carrying capacity. Global tank carrying capacity. Dye would actually be pretty good. Dye we can make out of copper. The copper ore. Yeah, let's go apothecary here. We're not going to rush to bake it, but that's definitely a usable option. Oops, I should have taken a look at the trades right before this swap over. We don't quite have enough salt. We'd want more than a 1 salter. Could do a 2. 2 wouldn't be that bad. This should be 2 off. Oops, I dropped a garden. What we want is actually a park. Build a park. Then we just need to move 4 people in there, which is real easy to do. Actually, I'll move 6, because it's going to be easier to move 6. Okay, there's a global 1. Can move 4 more. Easily. Easily move 4 more. Get me another park. And move another 4. And we got a bunch of harpies free. Can we use this to free up foresters? We can free up that guy. I mean, woodcutters. Maybe it's not optimal. We can free up the smithy guy. I'll get some more miners. I do want the one in the main hearth. The main hearth guy is fuel consumption in all hearths down 20%. There we go. That's another global one. The next one, we have enough people in theory for the next one, but the next one's a little bit hard because that's a second service building setup. Let's actually go and get our Forsaken Altar up. I always forget to build the Forsaken Altar. So I don't even remember what the Forsaken Altar does, other than we're getting charges. So we've got 3 Forsaken Altar charges that we haven't been using, like, on every map, for the last 4 maps. And we got 2 trade route openings? Salt routes. Salt is the one I would move. The routes would have to be real good for me to want to move the routes. That's pretty good. And we're about to get our global reputation resolve bonus from that one delivering. There we go. Okay. Only active rainstorm. Gotta wait until the storm arrives. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna take all the lumberjacks off into the mine. Keep the woodcutters going as much as you can without raising a hostility. Is there. Then we got 3 people free to work. We'll go back into the smithy. I don't have to got spare people to work, which is fine. About to go into the storm, so we'll be able to interact with that Forsaken Altar. Do I want to build the forum? We need more space in this area, so we need to chop down trees. We need the trees to get chopped down, but as soon as we got the space, we'll build the forum. High corruption risk, but we got... Actually, this is a good time to say, hey, you guys go burn cysts. Forge a camp, which we can actually use right away. Tools we're not worried about. Furnace we're not worried about. The only thing there would basically be skewers. Skewers and pie. Who's pie for? Pie is frog, skewers is no one yet. Forger. We'll take the forger. It's not necessary, but it'll give us something we can actually use. Okay, so you have arrived. Stormforge techniques. Pay with blood, pay with... small fee can grant you an elemental power greater than any boon the false queen can offer you, blah blah blah. Okay, it's priest of the striking god. So I can either pay with meta progression or I can pay with people. I'd prefer not to pay with people, and then that's really expensive. Okay. We wouldn't want cannibalism. Not really worried about metallurgical proficiency. And I'm not cutting down trees very much during the storm, so we're gonna decline that one. Scouts work 20% faster. Meh. Discovering glade during the storm is meh, and yeah, no. +1 for everyone. I will actually go ahead and I'll spend machinery. We've got plenty of machinery. We'll take a rebellious spirit here for the global resolve buff. And I suppose at this point I don't need this anymore. So I can tear it down. Nope, it can't be torn down. Never mind. I interact with that so infrequently. It's things like, oh, can I tear it down? No. Not knowing. Big copper shipment. Yes. Fabric is maybe tempting if we can get the provisions. You might be tempting. We'd like you to be bigger, but you're probably not going to be bigger. Parts. Oh, we got lots of parts. So yeah, if we get provisions, we need provisions. Sign a second guy to make provisions, please. we're almost happy enough during the storm to just keep getting reputation during the storm. Yes, I think we're coming towards an end. This episode is looks like it's gonna be a bit on the longer side, but that should be fine. It's not gonna. I don't think it's gonna be too long. I think we only got to get three and a half points left, which we should be able to do in quick order. Nope, Trade Hub gave us a hello. Okay, let's get 2 of you guys off, assign you to the Forger to get the Forger going. Okay, before the year ticks over, let's do this shipping. Okay, so I don't have the crystallized tube, so we're not shipping that. I do have the 5 parts, and I have the provisions, so we'll ship that. And that was the only thing. Apparently we used up everything else during the storm, so that was the only thing able to be shipped, but that's still a pretty good shipment. No. Maybe if there isn't any others. No. 1 additional trade route traders arrive quicker. Yes. Copper ore production, yes. I'm fine with the storm being the duration. Make clearance longer. We're not making wine. Who likes wine? Luxury at Tavern. Guild House. So we have the Guild House, so that's worth picking up. That'll be at the Forum. Okay, so those are worth picking up. I, at some point, uncapped incense, and incense is an absurd... Well, actually, no, incense is coming from roots. That's where the incense is coming from. Yes. Oh wait, never mind, we're not buying that much amber. Trading for amber is the best way to get amber, apparently. Which makes sense. That's how you're supposed to do it. You know what? There we go. We'll buy those. Not worth it. Not quite worth it. We just bought those, but that might be worth it. We'll find out. Okay, so Sorthor, we bought what we're going to buy from Sorthor. Right, what system been dealt with. You don't actually have anything to do, so we can just throw you someplace. You out of the way. Do we have the space for the Forum? The problem with all the farms taking up the space over here. Let's get the Lumberjacks running again. Probably... Oh, these are actually capped out. I should probably raise the production of these. Limit you to 30. Actually raise you to like 60. Do I want to break into a glade? Yes, I do. I'm going to take the gamble and break into a glade. Because I suspect we'll be able to do something with it, given our abundance of tools and parts and such. If not, we're just going to straight up one from reputation. Form a ritual. Yeah, that's just doable. Yeah. And there's a little bit of coal, so it wouldn't have been a bad glade to break into earlier. We now have access to cannery that I'm probably not really going to use. Okay. We got trade routes to ship. Yeah, we'll ship you. bars would be tempting if we had enough. We don't have enough. It's probably not going to get made in time. If I ship you, you're going to preclude other things from shipping for like 2 minutes. Honestly, if I was desperate to just end the level right now, I could demand the trader show up and just throw stuff at him, and that would win the level. Now we're gathering in a harvester camp, which is fine. We got other places for you to harvest. That might have been a problem if we weren't close to winning, but we're so close to winning, it's not an issue. Figure frogs from someplace. The harvester camp would be the best place to free them up, so we can. To the stone cutter. We can always come back to the harvester later. Or take them from the rain spirit totem, yeah. Or accept the people wanting to arrive right this moment. Or we can just win. I can stop thinking about how we're gonna win even harder and just officially win. We hit level 14. New citadel upgrades. We got a new trader that's gonna start being added to the mix. The tinkerer is added to the mix. The cobbler is added to the mix. Alarm bells is added to the mix. Old fedora hat's added to the mix. Firekeeper armor is added to the mix. Remember this also being the level that added, what's it called? Workshop. It might have been moved to a different one on the wiki, I haven't updated yet. So we won a game near the Haunted Forest with a prestigious level 5 expedition. Back to the world map. So if I take the obsidian box, we can, on the next city, settle right next to the seal, ending the cycle with the gold seal, which is, I think, what I'm going to do. There isn't any rush, so we could go like there and then go next to it next turn. So I may hold off on making the decision as far as this goes, based on deciding whether or not I want to do an extra city before the gold seal or not. Just for some meta progression resources. So let's think about those meta progression resources. We'll collect our deeds, get a little bit of XP. Oh, that's a home decoration. So this is the tree. And we're trying to work up the tree, basically. What do we want from here? We can get +1 to all available charges, and harpies show up with the codes. Humans tell us immediately where the immediate fertile ground is, and +1 global to food production. Lowered impatience growth. I'm probably not going to do the daily expedition, though that would be a way to get more meta progression resources without sort of progressing the game difficulty. Guaranteed field kitchen blueprint was behind that, so that would be the reason to do that. +1 embarkation point. New trade route option will show up. And beavers will give us 1 extra trade route to each neighboring town. And global trader speed arrival. I think for us right now, the embarkation point is probably the strongest. Oh, and we could have grabbed the cornerstone reroll charge as well, which isn't not necessarily a rush for my taste. Current +1 storage capacity, again, not really super useful. That's supposed to find those. Starting with frogs. Yeah, so I don't know where the normal workshop got buried in for requirement for it to start spawning. I heard that was 14 from the wiki, but the wiki might be out of date. Wouldn't be surprised if the wiki was out of date. Looking through here, you probably know where all these things are. House upgrades wouldn't be bad, but those are pretty far off at this point. In fact, the frog one is the earliest one, which kind of makes sense. You kind of get forced into building the frogs' houses, so having the upgrades for them is probably real strong earlier on. Yeah, so the decision that I will make between the next part and this part is, do I go for the gold seal next, or do I just take the five seal fragments and just go for the gold seal to end the cycle and move on to the next cycle? Or do I procrastinate by doing like a barren land, or... yeah, probably the barren land. I'm not too worried about farming stuff, so we can do barren land, or we can do marshlands. It would be one of those two. And then finishing... actually... okay, that wouldn't be super great, but we could do that one, or we can do that one, and go straight, and then go there afterwards. In which case, I'd be taking supply package for the +4 embarkation points, to bring us up to a total of 16 embarkation points for the seal. What is buildings cost more? Okay, so I'm not going to go up to Prestige 5 before we do the seal. So maybe the question is, do I want to do the seal now, move on to the next cycle, or do I want to get more embarkation points? And I'll make that decision between this part and next part. So I hope you've been enjoying it. We are moving on ever closer to the gold seal. I'm thinking it probably will be the next part. I think I'll just take the fragments and do it as the next part, but I'll leave that till 3 days from now when I make that decision proper. So I hope you've been enjoying it. There'll likely be another part up tomorrow. I don't see a reason not to have another part up tomorrow. If you're watching this on YouTube. If you're watching this on Twitch, the next recording session will probably be in 3 days. That will enable the next part for YouTube to go up tomorrow. If you're watching this on YouTube, the day this goes up on YouTube will probably be the day I do that recording session. So, if you're wanting to see it live, that's when you're going to see it live. So, until next time, I hope you all enjoy it and have a good time. I hope everything goes well for you. Catch you all in the next part. Bye for now.